Turning to the presidential election, just 8 days away now, the Trump campaign is in full damage control mode after a speaker, a comedian, at Trump's Madison Square Garden rally yesterday referred to Puerto Rico as a floating island of garbage. And that was not all. Far from it. ABC News reporter Christiane Cordero has the latest from the campaign trail.
In Wilmington, Delaware today, a long line of early voters wait to join the millions who have cast their ballots, alongside one notable citizen, President Biden.
Joseph Biden now voting.
Vice President Harris in battleground Michigan today, rallying support around her economic proposals.
We're going to create a meaningful public investment in America's private industries.
Today, much of the focus is on former President Trump's rally in New York City last night, where he packed Madison Square Garden full of supporters, his rhetoric taking a darker tone as he repeatedly called his political opponents the enemy from within.
And when I say the enemy from within, the other side goes crazy, becomes a sound. Oh, how can he say? No, they've done very bad things to this country.
Speakers throughout the night made several misogynistic, racist, crude comments targeting Jewish people, Palestinians, Puerto Ricans, and the top of the Democratic ticket.
The first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president.
If elected, Harris would be the first black woman and South Asian American to serve as president. Today, she responded to Trump's rhetoric.
What he did last night is not a discovery. It is just more of the same and maybe more vivid than usual. Donald Trump spends full time trying to have Americans point their finger at each other.
The Trump campaign has tried distancing itself from one of the comments made at the rally, a comedian who called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Today, the former president speaking at a summit in swing state Georgia among faith leaders. Harris's rally in Ann Arbor, Michigan tonight is her first time campaigning with running mate Governor Tim Walz in months. Trump's rallying on the campus of Georgia Tech in Atlanta. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.